Ladies and gentlemen, today we've got a very exciting video because I am brought in part by my good man, Saffron Man. How are you doing, Mr. Saff?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent, man. I'm actually having a pretty good day. I was supposed to change my tires this morning, but my dad did it for me. I guess he woke up early, so it's 8 a.m. over here.
Always good. Always good.
No, I was excited to go to the store today. So I was like, all right. And it started to snow in Alaska. We got a lot of bad snow in Alaska right now, but before we get into all of the stuff that people don't care about, let's talk about the stuff people do care about. Real quick, we're going to have one shout out. I want to plug something for myself, and I'm going to let Saffron Man plug something for the whole community. On the 31st, that is Halloween Day, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that is 2 p.m. California time or Pacific time. I am going to be doing a live stream on twitch.tv/Darth Microtransaction, pin, comment, description, all that garbage. However, it's going to be a spooky, scary game. Brand new spooky, scary game came out called House of Ashes or something. It's like a interactive, one of these jump scare type of things. I hate scary games. Turn all the lights off. You can watch me be spooked. However, Saffron Man has something that's related to a little bit more relevant to the community. So why don't you bring it up since it's sort of your deal?
Well, first and foremost, I'm definitely going to be there on Sunday. That's going to be. I'm there to see you get jump scared. All right. I'll stop to that. That would be great. But first of all, we're going to be doing an award show again this year. Last year we did an award show, which was great. Darth may have had just an amazing ending for that last year, which was pretty epic. Literally blew people's minds. They had no idea that was happening, which is awesome. And we're just dialing everything up to 11, pretty much. We're going big. We've got more content creators getting involved. They're all sort of secret projects at the moment, but more will be revealed right soon. And last year we had 400 people in the awards Discord, which was amazing. This year, we had 400 people in yesterday.
And there was a lot of people watching. There was a lot of people watching last award show.
Over 2,000 people for the whole 2 hours of the show.
And that was the first one. The first one. So, to be honest, in my opinion, the award show is essentially the largest live stream event of the year. So if you are excited at all about Raid Shadow Legends community, or basically all of us YouTubers, or anyone in general in the raid community. I mean, basically everyone who's been part of the raid community for any amount of time is going to be there. That's basically what it is. So it's your chance to interact with all of us, either in the chat, watching the videos. You can vote on stuff, all of that. So make sure you join his Discord, which we'll have in the pinned comments, and you be there. And what's the date, my friend? What's the date they can put on their calendar?
We will be going live on December the 18th. Everyone has till November the 30th to get their nominations in for their favorite content creators. Get your votes in. You got another month to make it happen. Last year, we gave away a record 40,000 gems to the winners and the community within those 2 hours, to viewers as well. And this year, we've already broken that. We're on 40,500 gems, 45.
So you're telling me, Saf,
loads of shots.
So you're telling me that we have a 40,000 plus gem giveaway, 45 epic books. You said, what, Ancient Shard? I mean, we have like...
Ancient Shards, Voids. Yeah.
The largest giveaway there's ever been in the history of Raid Shadow Legends.
Ever been, and we've still got a month to go for content creators to get involved and make that even bigger. But yeah, we're already broken records already. So
that's actually insane. So if there's a highlight to take out of this video, there's going to be it is literally the largest giveaway that's ever been done in all of Raid Shadow Legends. I myself did 10,000 gem giveaway on my live stream for Viewer Appreciation Day, and that was expensive. Right. So, like, thanks for doing the giveaway. Pretty awesome. That's it for the plugs. We're going to get into now here. Oh, one more thing. It's December 18th, but you didn't say the time. December 18th, 7 days before Christmas. What time does the live stream start?
To be announced. Stay tuned. We're going through everything at the moment, so just get in the Discord, stay on our socials. We'll let you know closer towards the time, okay?
Okay, so it's December 18th, so you have a while there to go. So now let's go ahead and get into what we're going to talk about today, which is sort of, what is this, a digest, a new raid digest, where they sort of talk about all the most recent stuff, etc. So one thing that I think that they talk about right in the beginning here is they talk about CVC tournament with personal rewards. Now, as we go on through this chat here, they basically explain how it works. All players are divided into 6 tiers, depending upon how they perform, basically, in the last tournament. The portion of the players who score the best results get into the 6th tier. The next group who scored slightly less get into 5th, and etc. So it is a trickle-down economy system. in the personal rewards. Do you have any comments about this part of it here as they kind of break this down? This is all pretty much just explaining the way it works, and there's not really anything in particular in here that's super exciting. It says here, as a result, you might have seen a bit misleading numbers in the section of personal rewards during the latest CVC 26 October. This is actually correct, because I was wondering. It showed I had like 18K points, but it wasn't even remotely close. So they have a screenshot here. Did you experience this?
No, so what was your experience with, sort of answer your question with another question, what was your experience with personal rewards straight off the bat?
Like, I have never received them.
That yours worked, you know?
I've never received them, and the personal rewards seem shallow or uninspiring. So that's kind of my feelings. I think the points needed to get the personal rewards, and granted, it's just additional resources, etc. There's been some argument they moved some of the resources from the clan related ones, etc. But we're not trying to get into that as much. As my point on this is the personal rewards require so much point in order to get basically garbage stuff. Like if you look here, it's 37,000 points for 200 energy, bro. So it's 600,000 silver, which in my opinion,
and what tier are you in there?
That's a tier 1. That's
tier 1.
Tier 1, right.
Yeah.
So if you want better rewards, you're talking some pretty crazy points. So I'm not actually a huge fan of the personal reward system as it stands. Maybe I'd be more of a fan if I was winning all my tournaments. But
it's a grind. Yeah, it's a challenge for the whole community, really, to get an average of 400. So I'm in tier 6, so our clan had to try their best to get 400,000 points if they wanted the rewards and to win. It was a really tough competitor, but we kind of pushed hard for it, even though we probably shouldn't have. But it's asking even more of the community for sure. But yeah, if they had issues, hopefully they fix those issues for next time. Like, they fixed it from 2 weeks ago. It's definitely a better experience than it was 2 weeks ago. The server stayed up and everything. So, they seem to be on it. Let's fix them up.
My biggest issue with CVC is that you basically have to save all your resources just waiting for it, and you don't really get to play the game in between, which while the time you don't get play in between, you're waiting for fusions. And then I literally made a video where I was ranting about fusions are annoying because you basically have to not play the game to do them. And then somebody said, that's your own fault. All you have to do is the previous fusion, not summon them or whatever until the next one to get the champion chase. I'm like, bro, you realize your point is literally you can't even use the champion you saved for until the next one? Like, what? So for me, that's the most annoying part. I don't know if you agree with
it. You get a new
part.
champion, you want to use it. You don't want to save it and wait for 2 weeks and then be able to book it and master it. You want to use your champ. You should be excited. But yeah, my Minotaur is lacking. I haven't done any Minotaur champs in ages because it's just a waste, right? I mean, I'm wasting my resources for CVC. So yeah, I don't do anything unless it's CVC related.
I will say I'm a huge fan of this, which is what if I forget to collect my personal rewards, it gets sent to your mailbox. Now, I've said this in a previous video, which is one of the most generous, if not, in my opinion, the most generous parts about Raid, is they allow you to store things in the inbox. That is something I thought would have been a mechanic that would have been nerfed/removed by now, but they've consistently not only reinforced that structure of going to the inbox, but made it easier in order to see the time and all that, etc. as time has gone in the game. So, in my personal opinion, I actually am a huge fan of this part of it, which is that the rewards actually go to the CVC tournament, but once again, it's kind of a moot point because the personal rewards seem to sort of be kind of crazy. I mean, you saw the screenshot from Scratch where people are doing like 10 million points by themselves, and it's like how you compete. So then going on here, Demon Lord's AI. Okay, now we've since seen a lot of questions regarding the good old Demon Lord, namely in the way of his sequence of A2 and A3 works. We'd like to elaborate on it now. So this is essentially an elaboration. I don't believe there's any actual changes in this. This is just them explaining that he either uses his A2 or A3 whenever they are not on cooldown. He'll be using one of these, but the choice in particular depends on many factors, which buff your champions have at the start, what are their affinities. Basically, the Demon Lord makes a decision depending on the effectiveness of the given situation. I wasn't really of the impression that this mattered that much for most comps.
I don't know. Obviously, they've seen the questions lately regarding this. I didn't know there was anything particular going on. I don't think it was sort of noteworthy to be talking about in a Raid Digest. I'm sure there's other things going on about dupe systems that they could talk about, and live token currencies and stuff like that. But hey, I mean, yeah, all right, fair enough, thanks.
I both agree and disagree. I completely agree that's not worth talking about, but I disagree that it would have been worth talking about if they actually break down the mechanics of it, or the algorithm, or what it is, or each buff, like if they have this or this, but you know what I mean, the different phases from it. Instead, this has basically helped nobody. Yes, he's going to use his moves when they're off cooldown. Which one he does, it depends. That's what they said. He's going to use a move and it depends which one. That's it. So I don't even understand what this point is. Moving on here. Halloween activities, number 4. Promo code. This is Spooky 13. I mean, most of us have already made multiple videos about this. Not really anything to talk about here. You can get yourself some freebies. I like the promo codes are now in the game. Don't you think this is rather generous that they're kind of continually spitting out a little bit of these promo codes?
Also, it's great to have those promo codes, right? I mean, just on a little bit of a side note, for anyone that's helping out a content creator on Twitch and they have a sponsorship, you can obviously help them out by doing their accounts. Use this code Spooky13, and it gets those accounts done a lot quicker. So if you want to help out a content creator, these codes are perfect for stuff like that, right? Yeah, I mean, seeing these codes is great. Do I wish there were more content creator specific codes for the people on the program? Absolutely, but hey, give me more codes. Why not?
Yep, so I'll very briefly touch upon the point you made there, which is that program codes for people in the content creation program. The largest mobile game company that does this effectively at a high level would probably be Supercell. They do Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, etc. Whenever you make a purchase in the game, you can choose to use a code. For instance, like Code Eric, we'll support One Hive Eric, who's a friend of mine over there in the Clash of Clans area, or you can use Ash or CWA or whatever it is for his, right? So, and what they do is when you make a purchase, they get a percentage, essentially a commission off of the purchasing. This has been something I've seen in the background of many of our chats. Many of us have wanted over time because other games offer this, as I've seen, Supercell, etc. And we've also had commission-based sponsorships before where, in all transparency, we've all made a lot of money off of them. So we know that commission-based promo codes would actually basically make all of us content creators a shitload of cash. So moving on here, Ghost in-game offers. This weekend we're launching special in-game offers that will be randomly appearing in your shop. Each offer will be available for purchase only once for a couple of hours, so keep out for them. What do you think about essentially rush pack offers? These are...
Don't they have Warriors packs already? Isn't this like a version of that, pretty much?
So a warrior pack happens whenever you level. So if you level it here, you're from 50 to 51, 52, 53 or whatever. When you level...
No, there's other ones as well, right? So like if you haven't spent so much in a certain amount of time, a warriors pack will pop up and say, hey, this is rather cheap. You won't see this offer ever again. And they're a bit more random. It's not just when you level up and stuff. But this looks like it's going to be for everyone. Looks like good. I mean, we've seen Independence Day packs and stuff, which obviously for America, the rest of the world don't seem to get those packs or anything. This looks like it's a global in-game event, pretty much. You stay logged onto the game. It doesn't matter where you are. You're going to have these Ghost in-game offers. So that could be pretty cool. Why not? Keeps them logged into the game.
It's so most of these rush offers. This isn't the first game that's done this. They are not pioneering this strategy. I'm not mad at them for offering offers for only a few hours at a time. A lot of games I really like have this, and it's never really pissed me off that much. You can just pass the offer if you want. If you're in the game and you see the offer, so be it. Here's the thing. I will say, correct myself real quick, you're correct, it's wild cards are the ones you get from leveling, if I remember correctly. Warrior packs, you're right, they do offer them randomly, and those would be like energy, I think some other things that come in there, but mostly...
Yeah, really nice pack at a cheap rate, pretty much.
And it's the one that's got like the spider background, I remember those.
Yeah.
So then here we go, and then contests, we have some contests. I'm not really going to go into this, because honestly, I never give a remote fuck about any of these things. These are basically all just some girl's going to dress up in something and get some gems. Okay, that's basically what's going to happen here.
Amaranth has put in an application, maybe.
There you go. That's what's going to happen. Someone's going to do a hot tub something, and they're going to finish this up, or they're going to copy somebody's design for something and call it their own. Any last comments you have here wrapping out? I want to remind everybody before you say your comments, December 18th is the awards show.
Right.
The 31st, meaning in 2 days at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. Cali time or Pacific. That is going to be a live stream on twitch.tv/Darth Microtransaction, where you can find me doing Halloween-related activities. Spooky, scary game, jump scares. I actually do hate them. It's not just for the content. People ask me to do it, so I'm doing it. I already bought the game and downloaded it. Go ahead with your last comments on the way out the door here, my friend.
Just keep everyone showing their support for the award show. Keep jumping in the Discord. Keep making those applications. There are teams of us working all through the night to make this the most memorable, magical Christmas that you've never seen the likes of before. So get hyped. We're going to give away a whole buckload of gems as well, just for you guys turning up. Why not enjoy yourselves this Christmas and jump along for the ride? And thanks a lot.
There you go. If there's anything to take away from this video at all, 40,000 gems, 45 epic books, 40 plus ancients, all kinds of rewards. More are coming. So far. And we have 2 months to go. So all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, go up, join December 18th, be there, and see me on the 31st. Okay, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe for more Minecraft Let's Plays, and we're on the way out the door. Bye-bye, everybody.